Hey friends, welcome back. So a few videos back I did use my AeroPress. One of my subscribers, good friend of mine, Scott McCaffrey, he got for me. So then everybody said they wanted to see how to make my little cat stove. So this is made out of, the inside is a tomato paste can with the bottom cut out, some holes punched in it, and the bottom is a cat food can. Well, I don't have a cat. I think Quentin gave me the can when I built this one, but I do have some Vienna sausage. So instead of a cat stove, today we're going to build a Vienna stove. Okay, so first thing I got to do is get these Viennas out. Nice easy pop top. Oh, there, look at that, all that jelly. There we go. It goes right there. Take a paper towel. You gotta be careful because, you know, the inside of this thing is sharp. I hear Nick back there. He wants to come out. Hear him? Yep. Okay, and then of course we'll take all the... Alright, I'm gonna have to get the Nick. Okay, I'm back. Got Nick out. So the can, this can's a little taller. It's okay. You can experiment whatever you want. This can should stick out, oh, 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch. So what I did is I cut the top and the bottom out, then I used a hole punch and punched these holes, punched easy. These are just a cheap pair of hole punches. Basically that gives it, when your pot's sitting on top, it lets the air go in so it'll keep burning. Then on the very bottom of the tomato paste can, I cut some little V notches so that the alcohol will go out. So you need a pair of tin snips. I guess all the tools you need: tin snips, a hole punch, or you could do that with a drill, pair of scissors, and a can opener. That should be all the tools you'll need. Can of Vienna sausage, tomato paste can. This is probably the more important thing. Okay, this is a flame protector. It's plumbers and stuff use it. They slide it behind the copper in the house or between the stud, whatever, when they're soldering, so that they don't catch the house on fire. I got this at I got it at Lowe's. I want to say it was like 10 bucks. You can make a lot of stoves out of it. So we're going to cut some little notches out of the bottom. Nothing crazy, just kind of evenly space them. Not too important. It basically lets the alcohol out into the to the wick. And then we'll pull the paper off. And here's the snow melting. Let's see. Last Monday I was in the woods in a t-shirt, cutting some wood for another project I'm working on. So the label doesn't come off. Oh, there we go. If you have trouble getting it off, just go, just run it under the hot water in the sink and it'll come off, or it will burn off. Okay, and then that sits inside. Okay, now we got to cut. That's just a piece of this pad. So we need a piece to fit around the stove. or around the inside part of the can. Good. So that's what the pad looks like. It's got a couple grommets so you could hang it if you were using it to do the welding thing. Let's see, we're gonna go a little bigger because this can is a little bit taller. These are just, these are Fiskars. My boy got them for me for Christmas a few years ago. They're just kind of a all-purpose scissor. I mean, they'll cut sheet metal, but I use them instead of the wife's good scissors. Keeps me out of trouble that way. So like I said, you can make several little stoves with that one pad. You could also use some fiberglass insulation. So there, I got it cut to fit around, and then probably the harder part, this stuff is thicker than the, hey, there we go. Peel it in half, see if that won't make it go a little better. So this is just acting as the wick to pull up the alcohol. Yeah, that's much better. So you can see, you could get several stoves out of that one little piece. You know, you could put one in your bug out bag, put one in your vehicle, whatever you want to do. So that's, I mean, hold on a second here. We got to get some of this beanie going here. Not a real fan of all the jelly. There you go. Lunch, and then we got a cat stove. In this case, we got a beanie stove. Now the matter of just pouring some alcohol. Like I said, I like to use the yellow can heat. Pour that in there. Let that soak for just a little bit, because it's got to soak up through that I don't know what that is, fiber wick pad. That's good. And then light it. Okay, it's burning. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. It's just starting to come around up around the wick. Let me get back here and I'll zoom. Okay, that's something I forgot too. These cans all have a plastic liner in them, so that's going to have to burn out. So it's burning that liner out right now. So I don't have any cats. I don't think Nick would eat cat food. He might. but I think you can get all this at the dollar store. So you don't have a whole lot in it. Like I said, you can get lunch out of the deal. It's burning good. So once you make it, I let it burn for a while, and then you'll get all that plastic burned off the inside of the cans. If that one's too tall for you, then like I said, this is just a Fancy Feast, I think. Cans. If you know somebody with a cat, you're gonna have them save their cat food cans for them. Or you can go buy them cat food and then ask them for the can back. That's it. I hope I explained it well enough. Pair of tin snips, cheap hole punch, just any kind of scissors, can opener of some sort. This is made by Oatly. I'm sure there's other people that make it. I got it at Lowe's. It's a heat shield effective up to 2,500 degrees. Cut off the piece you need. In this case, I pulled it and I split it in half, peeled right apart. So it kind of feels like felt. I know it's not just felt. Yeah, it's working good. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any questions, I hopefully tried to explain it correctly so you can do it. You might need a ruler. I mean, I kind of just eyeballed it. So there you go. Hope everybody has a great week. I said I was in the woods Monday cutting some special trees. I got a project that I'm going to do in the house. So once I get the rest of my trees cut, and then we'll start. I'll show you what I'm doing. Kind of take you along. It's going to be somewhat of a lengthy process to build it all, but I'll just kind of show you bits and clips as I go along, and then I will probably give you a good video of the final putting it all together and what it looks like when it's finished. Alright, so now all you gotta do, go down to comments, make sure you're subscribed. You say you're in for a stove, and I'll give this stove away next Friday, Fatwood Friday. So just comment and I'll send you a stove. Alright, thanks everybody.